Have you heard of the Taste in Ferguson? Well, it is happening, and we have the co-founders here tonight. Stick around.
And continuing with the Taste of Ferguson, we have two of this year's vendors. That's right, I'm talking about Just Chicken and, hold on, Turtle. Y'all stay tuned. It's Close Up TV.
And also we have a young lady whose business was birthed from her father about construction. Are you kidding me? It's gonna be very interesting. And there's no way that we could have Close Up without music. We're gonna have upcoming country singer Bobby Ford joining us on tonight's episode of Close Up TV.
What's going on, world? Welcome to another episode of Close Up TV. Can y'all believe this is the season finale of season one, y'all?
The front door.
I wore waterproof mascara just in case.
Just in case, don't cry.
I love doing this with you guys.
I know.
I'm just going to keep showing up every week and see what happens.
Maybe they'll find a job for us then. You know
I mean, hey, listen, I need something. You feel what I'm saying? Season 2, where you at? All right, this is the season finale of season 1 for Close Up TV, and we are so happy to have you guys. You at home and our live in studio audience. Y'all make some noise one time. Live.
Yeah, they really are.
They're
really
amazing.
Are.
And just so those of you at home don't forget us while we're gone, I'm Angela.
And hello, I am Megan O.
And I'm Draco. What's going on, world? Now listen, we want to make sure that we stay connected with you, and the only way to do that is hit us up on all social media, okay? That's Instagram. What else?
Of course, Twitter.
Yeah.
And you know some Facebook. Follow us on everything.
You might get an email from me, I'm just saying. So we want to make sure that you guys are prepared for an amazing show that we have today.
You guys, you know, we've got everything from food to festivals. And of course, we're going to enter the holiday season with a little zen. We've got yoga. I mean, the show is action-packed.
We're going to need that. We're really going to need
that.
Because the fact that knowing that the holiday season is coming up real soon.
That's real.
I am not ready. I'm not ready.
Come on, Meg. Well, I am. I wore my fall shirt, kind of.
You look nice,
Weather's
by the
starting
way.
to change. Thank you.
And we matching. I like how we got this, the autumn-ish, fall-ish colors going on. I like
We're
that.
feeling it. We didn't even call each other.
We didn't even try.
That's chemistry. Look it up. Now listen, we have an amazing show ready for you right here on Close Up TV, and I want to make sure that you guys know that it's the season. So fall season, this is the season 1 finale. Y'all stay tuned. It's Close Up TV.
While growing up, our guest insisted on her father teaching her the ins and out of the construction trade, despite it being a male-dominated and, let's not forget, a demanding field. But with the help of her father as well as her mentor, she was able to not only be physically prepared, but mentally prepared to be able to handle her current career. Please help me welcome the owner of Pretty in Pink. I'm talking about Aaliyah Terry. Thank you for having me. What's up, girlfriend?
Hey, boo.
I want to say thank you for coming on Close Up TV. There's no way we could have tonight's show without you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Anytime. So I think that when people hear about a woman in the construction industry, sometimes we think that you're going to look like Dusty.
Do I look dusty?
Not at all, baby. High five up top. That's what I'm talking about. So how do you take care of yourself? I mean, considering that you're dealing with like paint, dusties, and all that type of stuff. Like, how do you?
You got me hollering with the dusties.
Oh my God, I can't stand dusties.
Well, first and foremost, I don't like being dusty, but at the end of the day, that's why my company name is Pretty in Paint, because I'm both. You know, I'm pretty, but at the same time, I know what I'm doing in this industry.
Hello. And then on top of that, like, you're a mom. I know Aaliyah, okay? She's my friend outside of Close Up TV, but I don't think that everyone knows that you're a mom.
Well, let's put it like this. when you have a broad span of jobs and you are an octopus and you gotta sit up here and do this, that, and a third, you find a way to make it all fit and make it all work.
You do.
So as far as my children are concerned, to me, they were the driving force for me to be doing what I'm doing right now.
Do they come to work with you sometimes?
Well, my work is kind of dangerous. You know, at the end of the day, you got the fumes from the paint, you know, different tools that I have to work with. So no. But I did have my son, he's 17. I did have him come and work with me on a project one time.
I love it. I love it. It's a family affair, you know? But, okay, so let's talk Pretty in Paint. How did that happen? So I see that you grew up, obviously, with your father, right? And you were helping him out on the field. How did that transpire into you owning your own company?
Well, to tell you the truth, my father really didn't think that all of this prettiness can actually do what I'm doing. First and foremost, I wanted to spend more time with my father. I grew up in a divorced household, and I just wanted to actually connect with my dad. And the only way that I felt like I could do that was to actually go and work with him. So I begged, I pleaded, and he finally allowed me to come and learn the taping trade. Cool. So on top of that, you know, he did say, because I'm a female, that this work was a little too hard for me to do. I got guns now, but you know, it was actually a pretty cool experience being able to learn up under my father and have that connection with him at the same time.
So how many people do you have on staff?
Right now, 3.
Okay.
All ladies.
Ooh, even better. I just need all these high fives. So also, I see that you have pink. You have a Pretty in Paint pink shirt. Why?
This shirt was actually created from Sherry Davison. She did me a favor and created this shirt based off of breast cancer awareness. My mother is a breast cancer survivor, and I shouldn't be telling the lady's age, but my mother is fabulous, and she looks wonderful for 64 years old, and she's turning 64 in September.
Wow, wow. My mom is turning 60 this year, too, so my bad, Tam Tam. Also, I also know that when we were talking in the green room, let me find out you're about to do a room makeover tonight.
I definitely am. So I'm excited about this. One of the audience members will be able to raffle off their ticket, whatever.
Yeah.
And actually, we will, Pretty in Paint, will come in and do a makeover. So hopefully, if it's a baby's room, I love working in color, or a man cave, or, you know, an office.
They get to pick.
Yeah.
They get to pick the room.
Yeah.
Okay, Aaliyah, thank you for joining us on Close Up TV. But what is your social media so everyone can stay connected with you and your business, Pretty in Paint?
Another reason why I'm excited, my website just got launched. You can find me at prettyinpaintllc.com. I'm also on Facebook under the same name, Pretty in Paint LLC. And I hope everybody actually enjoy the site.
I think they will. I know they will. Thank you for joining us on tonight's episode.
I appreciate it.
So we're going to check in because there's like this taste of Ferguson that's going on. Hey, yo, Angie, what's really going on over there?
The Taste in Ferguson is an annual community event that's designed to raise scholarship funds in memory of Samantha Libka and Robbie McGartland. The event also has all these wonderful things that Ferguson offers, like food and wine tastings. They've got demos by award-winning chefs, music, wine tastings, and of course, something for the kids. This event has everything. We are so thankful to welcome the founders of the Taste in Ferguson, Miss Linda Libka and Bob McGartland. You guys, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to spend time with us at Close Up.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So let's jump right in, you guys. Let's talk. Why did you start the Taste in Ferguson?
So what I will say is I lost my daughter in 2007, and Robbie was 2012. And so in 2012, I had been, up until then, I had been doing a trivia night that had grown and grown and grown in our community. And so Bob came to me and he said, I have an idea. So this was his idea. And he brought it to me and we sat down together and we brought it to life, and we've been breathing life into it every year. We do more and more and more with it.
Wow. I mean, what that says about you guys, that you took such a tragic event and turned it around and decided to do something good in the world. I just thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I think that just means a lot. Can you explain to some people that maybe have not yet experienced the Taste in Ferguson, what can you expect?
Well, I'm going to take a little bit, and then I'm going to have him take over because this guy has all the logistics. He's got it down to an art. So basically, when you come into the Taste of Ferguson, you're going to walk in. You're going to, it's $30 for the ticket. You come in, you get your voting pad, and you're going to enjoy 6 different categories. So we have pizza, international, dessert, barbecue, vegetarian is our brand new category, and did I say international?
International.
Chicken. Thank you. There's a voice in the echo out there. So you'll get to enjoy those 6 categories. You'll vote for your favorite one, and the winner in each category will receive $1,000.
Oh my
so
gosh.
they're coming in and they're wanting to win their category. So you're getting to enjoy the best of the best. There's beer, wine, and spirit tasting, as you said, and that's awesome. We have the children's area, which actually one of the schools we give scholarships to have jumped on board. So Marquette Catholic High School's cheerleading squad, junior, varsity, and varsity, run the children's area, and it's awfully fun.
Wow.
And then he is going to go with all the other stuff. He sets it all up.
Well, people are going to be able to experience this year 26 different food vendors. So you come hungry when you come to this event.
And that says a lot because the event is only 3 hours.
Right.
So you've got to show up with your eating pants on, and you've got to really show up and prepare to compete.
And one of the things that we're doing this year is we're sick and tired of all of the styrofoam we throw away.
Yes.
So we are having a 1-fork day. So when you come in, you will get a stainless steel fork, and you will have your fork, and it's a 1-fork day. So you'll go around, and then all of our serving trays will be recyclable. So we're trying to turn it green as well. And then also, we have live music. We have the River City Blues Band that'll be playing. They're opening up for us. And then our headliner is the Experience Band. And then our celebrity MC is Tony Colombo from 97.1.
Of course.
And then we have a chef's demo tent where we're going to have 3 chefs in there. We have Austin Hamlin from Cork. He's an award-winning chef. And we have Eddie Schmidt from Daly's, and he's an award-winning chef. And we have a 3rd one that's a surprise. And
you can just tell me. I won't tell
No,
any of the
we're
audience
keeping
or
it
the
a
viewers.
surprise.
It's a surprise. We're really excited. And then Chris Arps from 97.1 is the MC in the demo tent.
Okay.
And then we are doing something really special this year. I'm going to let him tell about our officer, but Todd Shelton is a young man that lives in the Ferguson area, and he was the football coach at McClure South Berkeley, and unfortunately he was shot. He was a mistaken identity, and he was shot on airport, and he is paralyzed now. So actually his fiance went to high school with my daughter. So we're helping them. We're going to have him as our guest of honor, and we will have a raffle going on that will help benefit getting a handicap accessible vehicle.
Gosh, you guys,
And then
not only
police
are
and
you
fire.
going green,
Right.
you're paying it forward. Where can people find out more information? This event is just around the corner, so where can we send people?
Well, to our website, which is thetasteinferguson.com.
Okay.
And you'll see all the information there. You can find us also on Facebook, same
And
at
Twitter and Instagram.
Instagram.
Okay,
through all
do you
the
need to get
social-
tickets ahead of time, or can you just
Yes.
show up with $30 and a fork?
As long
No.
as something is, as long as we have tickets available, you can buy them at the door. We are
Okay.
working hard not to have tickets available. We want to sell out.
I hope you
The-
do sell out. I
yeah.
can safely say you might find the co-host of Close Up TV there too.
Well, the doors cost you $5 more.
Okay,
And
okay.
it's the taste in Ferguson because we
yeah.
bring restaurants into Ferguson.
Oh, I love it. You guys are doing so much for the community. You're really operating out of a heartfelt mission. So again, thank you for all that you do for St. Louis, for Ferguson, for the community, everything. And we are honored to have you on Close Up TV.
Well,
All
thank
of
you
this
very
goes into
much for having us. Yes, for the youth.
Way to give back, you guys. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. And, you know, whenever I cannot find Draco, there's a really good chance he's hanging in the audience. Draco, what's going on out there?
What's going on, world? You know I'm with the livest and coolest audience. Y'all make some noise! Y'all know this is my favorite place to be, right? Y'all know that, right? Yeah. So why am I here? I will tell you. I have some more giveaways to give away. But before we do that, make sure that you connect with us and stay with us on all social media, all right? Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I might send you an email. I might email your auntie. You never know. Just make sure that you connect with us and stay connected, all right? Because we want to connect with you. Now, let's get to the giveaways. Are y'all ready? All right. Now, the first giveaway, all right, it is going to be courtesy of the Taste in Ferguson. You understand what I'm saying? I want to make sure that we have 4 special passes for somebody in this drawing, all right? Y'all ready? All right, so let's get it going. Can I get a drum roll, please? Drum roll, please. Y'all sound so good, don't you agree? Okay, silence. The number is 6917042. I'm about to say. That's you? Y'all make some noise. Yeah, girl. Yes. Listen. Hold on. Yeah, y'all got it. Come on, come on. All right, you, madam, have just won 4 passes to the Taste in Ferguson. Who you gonna take? You know who you gonna take?
I want to go.
Think about it, think about it. Like, they ready to go, all right? Let's give it up for her again. Let's give it up for her. Woo. Now, I have the beautiful Aaliyah to my right. Now, you just heard about the amazing Pretty in Paint, and we're going to start off with some more giveaways, because I told you, this is season 1 finale, and we want to make sure that y'all go home with something for free. You dig what I'm saying? Okay. So we're going to start off with, let's go this first. Can we show this off? Can we show this off? An amazing t-shirt, all right? All right, y'all ready for that? Okay, so we're going to start off with, I have my amazing helper to my left. Come on. Yes, I'm your Vanna. Okay, you my Vanna? All right. Vanna.
Vanna Black. Here we go.
Come on. Okay, so the number is 6917056. Okay, y'all, that's what I'm talking about. Listen.
Didn't they win the first time?
I don't know. I'm just the messenger, but I think they get another shirt. Make some noise for them. They got another shirt going. Maybe, just maybe, they might share because they've been lucky. It's a three-peat? I like that. Now listen, people, we have an amazing giveaway courtesy of Pretty in Paint. Now listen, I want you to tell them a little bit about what this giveaway is going to be, all right? Tell them.
All right, so inside this envelope,
Yeah.
there is a voucher for a room makeover.
Okay,
So they're
okay.
actually able to wall, ceilings, and trim, make it look completely brand new.
Now listen, you don't need HD TV. You got Pretty in Paint to my right. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so we're going to start it like this. All right, drum roll, please. Who is it going to be? I got to shake this up good. Okay. And the number is 6917054.
Are you serious?
Is that you, girl? Whoa! Come on, y'all make some noise. Come on. It is.
Open it.
You have to open it. Can we make another round of applause for her today, all right? Come on, open it up. This is your golden ticket. Come on. Yes. Like Christmas, just rip it up. Oh, yeah! Look at it. You got to show the people. That's what I'm talking about. Man. Listen, you never know what you're going to get. Now, listen, this is the season 1 finale, so we have giveaways for days. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure that you connect with us, right? Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, @CloseUpTV_ on Instagram, @CloseUpSTL TV on everything else. Make sure that you follow us, all right? It's Close Up TV. We'll be right back. Now listen, people, you have seen Taste in Ferguson all over St. Louis, the billboards, the promotion is amazing. Now, our next 2 special guests, they were actually vendors at this year's event.
And we are so excited to see them on September 8th, but we also get to chat with 2 of them. Now, one of them focuses on all things chicken, and the other one works to bring together relaxation and nutrition. I love all of those things.
I like that combo. Chicken, relaxation, and nutrition. Oh, people.
Oh.
I want you to get loud. While you at home, you in the audience, get live and get loud. Why? Because we have two special guests, and they go by the name of Antoine Binion, owner of Just Chicken, and Angie Karen, who is not only the owner of Turtle. Y'all make some noise.
All right.
Now, if you didn't hear me, we have the owners of Just Chicken and Turtle, Antoine Binion and Angie Karen. Welcome, welcome. How y'all doing?
How you doing?
Thanks for having us.
Oh, no problem.
You guys look very zen already. Did you do yoga before
We were
you got
doing
here?
yoga back there.
I can tell,
Yeah,
okay.
while we were hanging out.
I never did yoga, so I want to
I'll
definitely try
teach you.
that.
I'll stretch you out.
Is this
all
chair pose? Are we doing it right?
No,
Oh,
not at all.
not sitting-
We
okay.
could. I'll teach you. You want to do a chair pose?
Can we do it?
I know, yeah.
Oh, girl, let's do it.
Okay,
Come on.
okay.
Come on,
Stretch
come on,
out.
Antoine, brother.
Your ankles?
Raise it up.
Come on.
Okay.
All right, your ankles are directly underneath your knees.
Okay.
Ready? Squat down, pull your hips back, and up. Lift your eyeballs. Chair pose. Now smile at the camera like you love yoga. Wink, wink.
I love it.
And then sit
Burning.
back. There we go.
Hence the name chair pose. Wowza. Okay, guys, let's
You're a little
jump
out back
in.
now, aren't you?
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit.
You okay, Draco?
I'm straight. I'm straight.
Okay. All right. So, Angie, let's talk a little bit about when you began Turtle. Talk about that.
Okay, so let's see here. I actually had a corporate job. I was working in corporate industry for almost 10 years for a Fortune 20 company, and I was under a ton of stress. I was doing a lot of traveling, raising 3 kids, trying to be a super mom, super wife, super business person, and it ended up causing me a ton of stress and anxiety to the point where I actually started suffering from a mental disorder. So anxiety disorders, panic attacks, and OCD. So in order for me to be able to heal myself, I actually started doing yoga and meditation. And with time, it worked. It actually healed my mind and body completely. I was actually better after the yoga than I ever was any time in my life. So I took yoga teacher training not really to do anything with it. I just wanted to know why it was working for me.
Yeah.
And then, of course, after I got certified, my friends kept bugging me. Will you teach us a class, teach us a class? So I ended up teaching a class on Saturday mornings in one of our local parks. And people were showing up. And my class got bigger, bigger, bigger. So then I thought, well, you know what, if this is my plan, then, you know, let's go ahead and make it happen. So I opened up a tiny space in Florissant. And then it just exploded. People kept coming. And then in 2014, I opened up another space in Ferguson, just to provide a place of peace and unity.
Right.
And then in 2016, we outgrew our Florissant space. So I ended up including a wellness spa to try to complete that package or try to enhance that package of healing. So we had the yoga, we had the meditation, and then I wanted to add that mental health therapy, or that touch therapy. So massage therapy, healing through touch. So we added the spa there. And then over the last 2 years, I've been working on that nutrition component of that comprehensive healing plan in North County. So I spent 2 years collecting goods, furniture, equipment from companies that went out of business so that I could take something that was considered maybe a failure or a loss and just giving it a little love and then making it live and viable again. So we just opened up the cafe in March of this year, and it's been a pretty amazing ride ever since. So now we've completed the...
Speaking of cafe and nutrition, we're going to shift over to you, Antoine. We are dying to hear about the history of Just Chicken.
Okay, well, Just Chicken been in business for 7 years. My first location is on Delmar, east of the Loop.
Okay.
I've been there for 7 years, so then I ventured out to Ferguson. I thought that would have been a great place for me to, and I can get back to the community in Ferguson also.
I love it. Do you have a favorite item on the menu?
Favorite?
If you had to choose, besides chicken, I know you do it a lot of different ways. You've got wings and you've got gizzards. I mean, there's so much.
Well, our number one seller is wings, okay? Then chicken tenders, then chicken burgers. That's pretty cool too. Yeah, but we really known for our sauce. We make our own sauce, jerk sauce and jet sauce. It's a sweet and spicy sauce, so that's what we're known for.
So the story of both of you guys is amazing. Of course, I want to start with Just Chicken since we're speaking on that. How did you even come up with that concept, or what made you want to go into that business of Just Chicken?
Well, I had a lounge at first, and everybody liked the chicken. So once I closed that, I got into the chicken business and just called it Just Chicken, real simple. and that's what I did.
And your story, Angie, is you are a superwoman. Don't let nobody tell you different. For real. 3 kids and coming throughout, just going through that and coming out of it. Like, what turned you to, I want to first ask you what turned you to yoga. How did you even come up with that to start? And then I also want to talk about the actual, the logo that you have, the turtle. I want to get into that a little bit. So how did that even come about?
How did I started practicing yoga?
Yeah, how did that,
When I was going through all of my issues, I was going to the doctors and emergency rooms because I really couldn't figure out what was going on with me. You know, I had all these panic attacks. I felt like I was dying constantly. So of course, everybody put me on medications, and the medications made me feel awful. I had those side effects. It just wasn't for me. So I spent so much time on the internet just trying to find a miracle cure, and the only thing I kept finding that was okay with me was, you know, finding that mind balance with yoga and meditation. So my thought was stress, the opposite of stress is calm, so yoga and meditation, maybe that'll work. So that's what I tried, and it did. It worked.
And how did the turtle come into play with that?
Oh, my son's gonna be so happy that you that you brought that up.
It's great branding. It's super cute.
Yeah. So the turtle is basically there's this when I took my son when he was younger into Pier 1, he was enamored by this meditating turtle. So he just yelled at me from across there, "Mom, mom, 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 come see this, come see this." And when I came over, it was just this turtle meditating, and I thought this is kind of weird, but he was so into it. And as a mom, I'm just like, all right, I'll just buy this meditating turtle for you. Brought it home, and then fast forward, he was the kid who always did yoga with me. So he was right next to me with all this. And so I said, you know what, buddy, I think we're gonna start doing this in the park. We might need a logo or something. So he just said, Om Turtle, and walked away. So I'm like, okay, Om Turtle.
Made it real easy,
It
didn't
is.
he?
It's like, how are you gonna fight with him about it? And turtle means, you know, that longevity, that patience, that wisdom, and it just kind of all wrapped together, it just fit. So.
Isn't it amazing
Everything just meshes together. You know, it's that mind-body connection and also fueling yourself correctly.
Yes, for sure.
Where can our audience and all of your new fans keep up with both of your businesses?
Well, I am on Facebook. I have a ton of Facebook at Om Turtle Yoga is where you'll find us on Facebook. Plus, I have a website. And I'm trying to figure out the Instagram thing. That's a little, you know, different in my generation.
Takes time.
Get that.
We'll start with the website, though, and that's where you've got things like all the menus that you offer, all the services. You've got membership specials. Lots going on. And Antoine, what about you? Because I'm real hungry right now.
We're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. And,
LinkedIn, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of LinkedIn in a minute, bro.
And you can reach us justchickenstl.com.
JustChickenSTL.com. You heard it first here at Close Up TV. Well, again, we look forward to seeing you with the Taste in Ferguson. Thank you both so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Thanks for
having us.
Thank
you.
Let's give it up for him one time, man. All right, now make sure you guys stay tuned. We have so much in store for you right here on Close Up TV.
And you know, like Mego said early on, it's not a close-up episode without some jams. So what is shaking, Mego?
Right on. Thanks, guys. Wait till I tell you about who is coming up next. It took for this dude to be dared in high school to perform at his high school's talent show. And even though he left and went to Nashville, he decided to come back to St. Louis to take care of his family. And since then, he has been performing all across St. Louis in hopes of becoming the best country singer out of St. Louis. Please help me welcome Bobby Ford.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Bobby, I have to start with saying, do you drive a Ford?
I do.
Are you related to anyone with the last name Ford?
Not the super famous one, but the man who killed Jesse James.
With that being said, so question, why did you leave Nashville? Isn't that like the heart of like country music?
It is the heart of country music, but what ended up happening was while I was down there, I was working too much, wasn't able to pursue my music career properly. And my father back home in St. Louis, he got hurt at work. And they reached out to me saying, things are going to be really tough without that kind of income in the house. So drop of a hat, I moved back home to St. Louis with reassurance from everyone in Nashville saying, in today's day and age, you don't necessarily have to be there just because it's more of a digital age. Everything's seen online.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
everything is in the digital world.
So it made a lot of sense to me and made me feel comfortable enough to come back and create a storm within St. Louis That way, if I come back with even 20,000 people, there's not an office in Nashville that can deny me a 30-minute meeting.
I know. So let's get to this whole high school talent show. Okay, how did your friends know that you could sing?
It was kind of by accident, just because of who I am. I can't help singing, just walking around doing whatever.
Okay.
And a lot of the football guys would hear me in the locker room and stuff, and it was the joke. So they ended up one night at a party. It was a missed shot of beer pong, the dare on it.
Yeah, it went down.
If you missed this shot, then you had to enter in the talent show. Go in the living room, sign up online right now.
And you did it.
And I missed the shot.
That was your destiny right there.
Yeah, it happened in an odd way, but I couldn't be happier about it because it showed me where I'm supposed to go and gave me the confidence to pursue it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. So tonight.
It wasn't a country song that I did that night either.
What was it?
It was Sunday Morning by Maroon 5.
Oh, snap. Let me find out you know how to perform in different genres out here.
I started with classical and R&B, and then I moved all the way to this. Actually sang big band a lot.
I like it. And the fact that you're going to perform Red Dirt Road tonight on Close Up TV.
Red Dirt Road by Brooks and Dunn.
Ooh, I love it. Let's give a warm welcome, but one more time. Hold on. Your social media. Set that out.
Easy as can be. It's just Bobby Ford across all of it, Bobby Ford Band. Whichever one you can find. The website is in the process of being made right now.
Okay.
You know how it is, depending on other people to do that.
Right,
So
and we called you ahead of time.
Yeah, you called me ahead of time. So Bobby Ford across Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything.
I love it. And so tonight, you're performing Red Dirt Road.
I am.
Only on Close Up TV. Please make some noise for Bobby Ford. Did it.
Did it, perfect.
Did it.
I was raised off of Route 3, out past where the blacktop ends. We'd walk to church on Sunday morning, race barefoot back to Johnson's fence. That's where I first saw Mary, on that roadside picking blackberries. In the summer I turned a corner in my soul, down that red dirt road. Her daddy didn't like me much in my shackled up GTO. I'd sneak out in the middle of the night, throw rocks at her bedroom window, turn out the headlights, drive by the moonlight, talk about what the future might hold, down that red dirt road. It's where I drank my first beer, it's where I found Jesus, where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. I learned the path to heaven is full of sinners and believers. Learn that happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. Oh, I've come to know there's life at both ends of that red dirt road. I went out into the world and came back in. I lost Mary, ooh, I got her back again. And driving home tonight feels like a long lost friend. It's where I drank my first beer, it's where I found Jesus, where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. I learned the path to heaven is full of sinners and believers. Learn that happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. Oh, I've come to know there's life at both ends. Oh, I've learned and I've come to know there's life at both ends of that red dirt. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I did thank Chet as well, my guitarist, lead guitarist. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you very much for letting us sing to you.
You guys, we did it. That is a wrap on season 1 of Close Up TV.
I know, it went so
moly.
fast.
I know.
I'm not ready to go.
Draco's moving in, whether you like it or not.
But I am excited of tonight's show that we had. You know, I mean, from Bobby Ford, I really think that I can sing now. I'm very inspired.
Do you, man?
Bobby Ford.
Yes,
Bobby Ford got vocals. He got vocals. And shouts out to all of our guests that came out. Can y'all make some noise in the studio audience one time? Now listen, we've seen some amazing guests, some amazing talent in the city of St. Louis, and this is what Close Up TV is all about. Season 1 is a wrap, but we want to make sure that we keep it going because this is not about me. It's not about Meg. It's not about Angie. It's about us as a collective. So one more time, let's make some noise and give it up for all the guests who came today. And talk to them.
Oh my goodness, season 1 was everything, but we weren't able to make Close Up TV possible without not only our guests, as well as our studio audience, but you at home.
That's right.
Following us. Please follow us, and any feedback you have, we would greatly appreciate it.
Talk to us.
And guys, we're not going away anytime soon, so keep up on social media. There will still be behind-the-scenes dance parties from the green room. Yeah. And there might be us visiting some of our new favorite vendors in town. So guys, get plugged into the community. We want to get to know you too. Until the next season, thank you so much for supporting us at Close Up.
This is your home. This is for you. This is Close Up TV. Y'all make some noise one time.
Yay!
Season 1.